Hi everybody. We are going to be closing up the last week of October. I have already posted my November setup, so if you're interested in that, you can go ahead and I'll try to link it here. But let's go ahead and close up the last week of October just so my brain doesn't keep coming back to this. I already wrote out the expenses and already put them in here, but I have not totaled them up, so we will go over that together. So here are the expenses, my expenses for, my expense tracking. These orange ones are for next week, so you could see that they're a little bit higher. This is crazy. That's just groceries and I guess household items, but yeah, so let's get into it. We didn't do much this weekend. I think we just ended up cleaning up, kind of just took time to be at home. So we only spent $79.76, and that was a Starbucks reload. I think that was on Sunday, and some Papa John's dinner for Sunday as well. Gas, which you'll see in the next one, in the next budget, I am starting to budget $120 for gas, since my husband works outside of the home now consistently. He's having to refill, and then since we use the bigger car usually on the weekends, and then I use it for kid pickup, kid drop off, we're both driving a little bit more. So both cars are filling up with $120 a week. So that's what we used to have before. And so for food during the week, I want to say we did okay. We had a good mixture of eating out and cooking at home. You'll see that on Friday we did decide to go out. And if I had my sinking fund for like date night, and date night is usually shared between just like me and my husband, and then like a family outing, at least $100 would have came out of that, but we're not doing that right this second. So for food this last week we spent $259.46, which is actually not that bad if you're not new here. You know that food has been always a super issue with us because we do eat out a lot, and then when we go buy groceries, we do tend to spend a lot and then not make dinner. So, okay, so the weekend money, gas, our house internet came out from one of our credit cards. So that was food. Daycare was paid last Monday, the 30th. It's paid every Monday. My son's school lunches was $102.25, and that came out of a credit card. That's $50 and $50 a week for each of them, and then there's a little bit of a fee for posting it online. Our mortgage came out, and our electric bill came out also on a credit card. So budgeted amount without the mortgage, because the mortgage I do have a separate sinking fund for, but this was for November. Yes, I'm gonna write that here just so my pregnancy brain knows that. So this November payment is the last one that's going to be coming out of our sinking fund. And then starting November, I hope to save half and half for December. I do have one more month in our sinking fund for it, but I don't want to touch that, and I want to get into the routine of trying to save up for it because I will be going off on maternity leave in 6-ish weeks. So our income will be a little bit less. So our total budgeted was $942 without the mortgage. With the mortgage, it's $3222. Yeah. And then we also did have this miscellaneous. It is a recurring bill, auto bill that my husband has. I guess he has some type of VPN software or thing he uses. I don't really know. So I just saw that came out, and it does come out twice a year. So I have to write it on my tracker so I can not be surprised for next time. So we did have that only miscellaneous, and then everything else was already accounted for. So let's go ahead and total up what we actually spent last week. And as you know, these numbers always trip me up. Sometimes math does not make sense to me. I'm not going to total the house right now, the mortgage. So we had a total of $984.32, which is not bad. If we minus the $942, it says that we are negative $42.32. Not bad, I want to say. Let's see. Yeah, we went over on budgeted gas, over on food, and that's it, really. Well, that is it. Oh, and then the miscellaneous, of course, which comes out of our rolling leftover, our rollover money, I guess. I can't think of the word that I usually call it, but yeah. So we're starting to get better with our food budget, which I love. Next week, you will see that it is a little bit higher, but we'll get into that next week. And then hopefully I plan to really start better planning our meals and our grocery trips. Since I will be home with a newborn, I don't want to try, I guess, to do, what do I want to say? Since I'll be home with a newborn, I want to just have a plan for food, and especially hone in on not going over budget. I've also thought maybe these next couple weeks I will better track our grocery bill and really see how much we're actually spending for the food that we're making and actually eating, because I've been thinking maybe we need to up this to $250 or even $300. Like I said, we're a family of 7. We have 2 dogs. I have 3 kids, 2 teenagers. So the teenagers eat like crazy. My dogs do have a separate food money account, so that doesn't count. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe even $250 is going to be better for us, but we'll see. And I will keep you guys posted about that. But yeah, October is all done. If you haven't already, today is November 7th, I think, Tuesday. If you haven't set up your November, figure out what your numbers are. And yeah, get on track with whatever your goals are for your money. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.